am reading this headline, this DoorDash headline for the first time, and I know this is not going to end well. Watch furious DoorDasher take customers' food back over an $8 tip. Young lady, you got to pick your battles. You are going to be without a job, right? DoorDash is going to fire you immediately. And I feel for her because she's right. She should have received more. But this is not a battle that you take to the front doorstep, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. I think you need to adjust your tip. That's obviously what the DoorDasher is telling the person that ordered. A DoorDasher driver dashed from a customer's door with his food because he only gave her an $8 tip. The bizarre interaction was captured on a Ring doorbell cam in New York back in August, but was only posted on YouTube on Tuesday. It shows the indignant driver confronting a Long Island customer over his apparent stinginess after she drove his order 40 minutes from Comac to Smithtown. The customer, meanwhile, is utterly confused as to why she's complaining about not being tipped enough for taking 40 minutes to make a journey that should have taken a quarter of the time. When the furious driver buzzes his doorbell, he instructs her to just leave the food there, but she insists on delivering him a piece of her mind too. I need to speak to you. I don't think you realize where they are coming from, so I need to speak to you, she snorts. I don't think you realize the distance that it's coming from, because then you would never actually have given what you give. So I think you can come and see me face to face. Woohoo! She wants to battle. Because I drove 40 minutes. She continues. I got it to you early, so I don't think you realize where you got it from. Still confounded, the customer isn't quite sure what she's getting at, so she presses on. Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Comac and you're in Smithtown? Incidentally, Google Maps says you get from Comac to Smithtown in 12 minutes via the NY25, and the customer points this out to her. Ooh, this ain't gonna end well. Here we go. Let's watch this video here.
I drove 30 minutes and it was chilly gone. Driver man. Now you believe in danger. Now you believe it? No, I can speak to you actually. Sorry? I need to speak to you. I don't think you realize where they're coming from, so I need to speak to you.
This girl's very young. She's just upset and angry now.
Where the food you ordered is coming from. I don't think you realize the distance that it comes from, because then you would never actually have given what you give. So I think you can come and speak.
I feel for her. I understand how she feels.
Because I drove 40 minutes.
She's frustrated.
And it was chilly far, and I got it to you early. So I don't think you realize where you work from. I don't understand. Well, I think from where? From the restaurant that you ordered from. Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Comac and you're in Smithtown? That's a 15-20 minute drive. It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles. So I don't think you realize how far it is. So I think you have to pick up if you think it's that far. You don't let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip to make it right. How much is the tip? You need an $8 tip. What the hell are you looking for? You gave an $8. Okay, I'm gonna bring the food back. Okay. You fucking kidding?
She leaves.
40 minutes or something ago?
You know, I think he meant well with the $8. I don't think, that was a fairly generous tip. The issue here is she gets bent out of shape because he claims maybe it's 12-15 minute drive. She claims it's 40 minutes. That's a 15-20 minute drive, he tells her. It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes, she insists. We heard the conversation. It's 12.5 miles. Humoring her, the customer then asks why she accepted the job if she thought the distance was too far. They don't let us know how far, so I think you need to adjust your tip to make it right. DoorDash, as it happens, does inform drivers how far a delivery is before they accept. Humoring her further, the customer asks her how much the tip was, and she replies, "You gave an $8 tip." "What the hell are you looking for?" He laughs. "I gave an $8 tip." "Okay, I'm going to bring the food back," she threatens. "Is she effing kidding?" A friend of the customer can be heard asking. No, it turns out she's not. She bends to pick up the order before she disappears down the driveway. A spokesman for DoorDash said the company was not aware of the incident. This girl is fired. While the non-delivery seems to have occurred over the summer, it may be only surfacing now in the wake of the recent CVS manager versus DoorDash driver incident, in which the latter confronted the former at work over claiming not to have received food when in fact she did. So I'm just interested who broke that story, right? Driver man, it says there. That's the video. Very, very interesting. This girl, what do you think? I think she took it too far. She should have remained calm and just written it off, right? And I mean, it's not a bad tip. It's not a bad tip, right? She's worked less than an hour. She's going to get paid by DoorDash, and she got an $8 tip. She did the wrong thing. Now, huge shout out to my sponsor, Kover, Kover. Starts at $7 a month. All the benefits and perks you need in one membership. You get 1 month free with my link below. And by the way, they also cover DoorDash. In case you get deactivated, they have a legal arm called Legal Rideshare. They will send out the letters for you. Now, in her case, if she gets deactivated, she will get terminated. They may not have a chance against that because DoorDash has a strong case, right? So it'll be very hard for Legal Rideshare to protect her if she was in that gig protection plan. I don't think they would reinstate her, right? But what makes Legal Rideshare so unique is that they really handle big insurance claims. In case you have an accident, in case you have an injury, in case your car's damaged, while you're working with DoorDash, Uber, or Lyft, or any of the other companies, they will go after the insurance, including wage losses. So this is an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. Did she go too far? Was she in the right? I really want your feedback on this one. Have a good one.